Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Trevor Etienne to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Straight to the air they go. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
At the 15-yard line.
Well, I imagine that first play woke him up as they get set now for 2nd and long.
Let's go. Red, 38.
Young working from the gun. Finds a man right side. And this one doesn't go far.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play of a reliable source of yardage.
Here we go. Here we go. Set. Go. 33. Yep, ready.
3rd and long for him here. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground. They'll bring up 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Picked up at the 38. He dodged the tackle. And found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
Ready, set.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Punt.
They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down.
Black 40.
Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
He manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
Watch out.
Play action now. Young. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Connects on the crosser. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. This is Ryan Fitzgerald trying to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon first down. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's complete. Some mustard on it to Bajan. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
It's this one to Tyler Algier. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. There'll be a gain of 5, and they've got 2nd and goal now from the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Black block. Set.
Fullback trying to power him across. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd goal from the 2. So from the 2, they're running a 3 tight end look.
Ready.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is ETN. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Down. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And set up the screen, it's Hubbard. Still finding room past the 45. At the 20. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This is Cox going right back to Andrews. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Set.
They go play action on 1st down. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Young. Pass brought in by Tyrell McMillan. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Down. Set.
Brooks on the counter. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Young to throw it. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Green. Let's go now. Set.
Robinson on the inside give. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ready. Set.
Shotgun now on third down. That one's caught by Mooney. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
They'll throw here on first. Finds his back. It's Robinson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Set. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on third.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Down. Set.
QB sneak coming. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Here he is now, 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we cut.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Come on, set. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Gets some space around midfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Let's go now. Ready.
Young working from the gun. That's complete. Sanders got it out right. And he's brought down at the line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. 45. White. Set.
And air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they were considering going for it, Brock, but I think this is going to kill that idea, and this is going to back them up. Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald, and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And they can't push the lead beyond the field goal.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Ready.
Now come out throwing. Completed over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. Big man showing up the yards. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Hurry.
Working quickly here.
first and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2.
Down.
The Falcons will line up for the
Final throw before the break. And the pass is caught. That's 2 more onto the score. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. Set.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Showing a little burst so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Blue 32. Drill 52. Set.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
A gain of 12. And the Falcon first down.
Set hut. Chop. 17. 50. Green. Set hut.
They're going play action. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it down to the 33. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Staying with Robinson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Falcons, first down.
Here we go.
First
Down
and
there.
10 at the
50 feet yellow.
15-yard line.
43. Set.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Set. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Defender gets a hand in there. This is incomplete. Second and goal coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion.
22. Hut, hut.
Back on second and goal. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. On the return, this is ETN. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here we go. Hut.
On play action, here's Young. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the give, it's Brooks. Keeps away from one. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Pass out the screen. Brooks. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Let's go now. Ready.
Play action now. Young. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action.
Let's go.
Brooks fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And this is going to be Falcons football.
Hey, listen, inside the 5-yard line, that ball needs to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or not, there's players whipping at it from both sides.
Now an inside give to Johnson. The bounce outside, he is a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And now it's 3rd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. If you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Still has some space up near midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set. Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Ready, break.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Red 38. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
1st down, Young. Finds Sanders. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
22 needle. Set. Hut. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Hut. Hut.
They'll throw to start the drive. They did it! He made the interception! And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
10 cycles.
2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready.
Young throwing here. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, set.
Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Here we go.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute, convert on these 3rd downs.
Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Set. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. This play goes for 36. And that's a Falcon 1st down. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38.
A gain of 36 yards.
Set.
1st down, Atlanta.
Running here with Bijan. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Hut.
Back to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this 4th down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Set. Hut. Set.
He's back to throw. Gets this one to London. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set punt. 33. Ready?
Sticking to the air here. This one's to Andrews outright. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Falcons holding a 4-point lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Down. Set punt.
Now to give to Bijan. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down, they need 7.
Blue striker. Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
He'll look to throw it. It is caught left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Ready. Set.
Here he is to throw. Gets this to Sanders. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Setting up to pass. Still on his feet. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
30 and 6. Mega. Field flat. Ready.
Young working from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Here we go. 45. White. Claws red. Set. Go.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Charlotte.